right, we are back. Another week, another opportunity. As always, we start off with the economic news calendar for this week. We have today's news releases coming out of Australia and New Zealand. These could impact the gold market, so we'd be on the watch for that during Asian session. On Thursday, we have news coming out for the United States, core PCE price indexes and preliminary GBPs. And on Friday, we have some news coming out of Britain and some news for Canada. Onto the charts. This is the last week of May, so we want to be anticipating how this monthly candle will close. See how we did. So right now, this bias was not completely wrong because I was loosely bearish, but you see we have an a bullish close candle. Nevertheless, this is an indecisive candle as well. So it's really, this month's trading really didn't show us anything in terms of where the dollar wants to go. So still gonna let dollar do whatever it wants to do and take it from a lower time frame and play it week by week, minute by minute. Last week we have this really this indecisive candle as well to kind of close out May. This candle that's open right now, I don't anticipate any big range to form inside of this candle, but you never know though. You see that we've already accumulated previous week's low. So again, the flow is we're anticipating that it'll trade higher. And so that's what we're looking for this week. To the daily, you see that we are in this liquidity void area right here where price has just been consolidating. You also this fair value gap just below this volume imbalance. So this is really the two areas in which price will probably be trading in between for the rest of the week to the beginning of next week, beginning of June. And until either of these two ranges break, we really won't see any really can't have any clear directional basis for what the dollar wants to do. So yeah, I think the order flow is trapped right now. Ultimately though, I would like for it to trade higher, but if we are indeed still bullish, I want to see it a little bit lower into here and possibly there. So that is my idea for the dollar. Nasdaq, again, we at all-time high, so we're just gonna keep buying this for our I anticipate this imbalance to hold. See what we get. Obviously, the target is 30,000. Next target for highs is 30,000, which we'll probably get when the market opens. 30,000, 31,000, and 32,000 are the next two targets that we're looking for. Same with S&P. We look at the monthly, we already got this strong bullish close. We anticipate it to close strongly, possibly at the high. To a daily. Again, stocks are all pointing in the same direction, which is higher. Same here. We're looking for this to stay open. We're looking for this to I mean, the midpoint of this shaded area. Looking for it to stay. Price to continue to stay above the midpoint and seek out the highs. Sit for that. And Dow. Dow at its all-time high as well, so we want to see some. We've already got a couple of gaps in this run higher, so we want to see price continue to stay bullish in Dow as well. Possibly come back into a new week opening and bounce higher from there. Seven. So next price we look for 7,600 and ES. Nasdaq 751. Looking for 51.5 in Dow. The Russell, same thing. Here it just traded above its all-time high today. Now it's starting to trade, or it traded above the all-time high yesterday. Now we're looking for 929, 5. See if we can get 29.50 and possibly 3K on Russell. So those are targets for the Russell for the week. Gold. But with a bearish dollar, I think for today, we probably won't get any more lower prices than what it's already traded. These are still our targets that we're looking for. You see right now we're in this consolidation. Been in consolidation since Monday of last week. I wanted to see, we still have this gap being respected in price. We still have this being respected here. And so what I wanted to see was this move, price trade lower, come back into this bearish order block, and then start to run lower down into these levels here. We haven't gotten that yet, and so it can still happen. But the longer that it takes, it does happen. The more I lose confidence in that idea playing out. Silver. See, same thing in silver, just this sideways range bound trading. No real read to be able to confidently say which way we're going. This is see, silver has almost already taken that previous week's high that we would look for in gold to trade above as well. So depending on which one takes it first, we could possibly have silver take it and not gold, and we'll see that divergence and then price to trade lower. But yeah, we're bearish in silver too for the week. We're anticipating this gap to stay open, or at least the midpoint of this shaded area not be we don't want to see the bodies of these candles being closed inside this area. So as long as it doesn't close inside this area, we're still good for the downside. And I still want to see these levels being traded to, or being the draw on liquidity, especially this be the near term. $71. Oil, we possibly might get a pop in oil with the breakdown in the peace talks, whatever's going on right now. So what I would be anticipating is a run below here, and then we possibly reverse and continue to trade inside this range that we're in. But this is the draw, $80, $88, and then again a reversal back into this trading range here. We are bullish in the dollar, and so anything in terms of forex, GBP, we're looking for price to get weaker here in this area. Actually, want to see this breaker hold. We could possibly get one more run higher into here though. I would allow for one more push into this shaded area and then possibly a dip after that. Or we can just die from where we are right now. Well, maybe not. Maybe not all the way up there. Yeah, maybe not. Yeah, I want to see it start showing some weakness right now. Possibly these yesterday be, or even today be the high of the week, but these two. And now we start showing some willingness to trade lower. You see that GBP is already traded above last week's high, while Euro has not, and that is a good sign as well. So Euro will possibly be the weaker of the two. So we want to see that, that run lower start to happen. All right, so we're in another long here, looking to see if we can ride this move back up into buy side. If I can get another close here, I'll look to add another position. Okay, and this is what I don't want to see. But again, stop is just below this low here. Doesn't need to go any lower than this for me right here for this move to play out. Looking for back into those highs there. I want to see some snap here. Okay, and this trade is no good.
Order filled.
So it's looking like we still might be attacking sell side here.
Order filled. Order filled.
Oh, so one more there. So
Order filled.
now I want to see it start attacking sell side. We got 1 minute. I'm going to keep my stop where it is right now. You know, as a matter of fact, I'm going to reduce it to here. Yeah, 966.75 because I actually don't want it to be above there. Again, I want it to stay heavy here. It's not showing me what I want to see. And that's
Stop field.
for me as a stop. All right, we're gonna get this one more trade and then we are done.
Order filled. Order filled.
Buy one more there. We're gonna buy one more there.
Order filled.
All right, now let's see if we can get that run we were looking for to begin with. Clear some of this up on this chart. All right, now we're getting that pop that we wanted. I want to see some closes above here, and then I'll be moving my stop. It's a good run here. Strong run we getting right now. I want to move my stop to just below this low here. This is what I want to see, what I want to see, what I want to see. Getting a good run higher again. We're looking for 30.15. This will be another trade when it traded down into there. That I've been a partial, another scale in. Had I been willing to, want to, don't need to right now. So close to terminus that this would be a decent trade. That's another trade into it there. I want to see how price behaves once it gets back into this high here. That's another scale in. That would have been another scale in right here. I don't want to see it attack that high. I don't like this down move here. Yeah. Well, we had an idea, didn't get what we wanted. Damn. I'm liable to cut this trade. Yeah, I don't like this trade. Unless I could see something crazy right now, just a complete engulfing candle, this next 5 minute candle. That's what I really would like to see. We need to get above this gap here. That's a good sign. I want to see some closes, man. I need to see some closes. Some strong up close candles here. No playing around. And the fact that it keeps pulling back like that means that it's playing around. We got about a minute and a half left for this 5 minute close on this. I'm not showing no intention to stay bullish. I think this might be buy side liquidity to take it lower. They don't show no closes. 1 minute. Let's go. Let's go. Get it higher. Get it higher. 2:35 seconds. Let's go. Let's go. We're looking for it back above 993. What's that? Last 5 minutes. Oh, this is good. This is good signs. This is a good sign. Come on, up, 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 up. Reducing my stop a little more now because I definitely don't want to see it back below here. And I could even go break even at this point. Yeah, we're going to go break even. Because it just doesn't need to come back down into here for me. Yeah. Yeah, I'll be willing to take this stop right here.
Stop filled.